He called me on a Friday morning asking if we could meet for lunch on Sunday afternoon. His voice, soft and somber like the breath of bad news, carried a sense of urgency. Red flags wove from the subtlety of his sentences. I offered to meet with him sooner, but no sooner than I finished my sentence, he reaffirmed, "I'll just see you on Sunday." For the first time in a long time, this man of many words chose to speak to me in silence. I remember waking up that Sunday morning, pulled the mini blinds open, admiring Mother Earth raising her sun. I saw his smile in the rays, picked up the newspaper in attempts to read between the lines, pondering the question, what does he have to talk to me about? See, I'm a sucker for suspense. Suspended between our last conversation and our next, we met for Mexican food. So we liked, the waitress said with a smile. He chose a booth in the corner. Walking past window seats and tables with good views, I found his choice a bit strange, but I followed anyway, assuming like elders' advice. It was for good reason. There we sat, out of the radar of wandering eyes and ears to judge him. I watched as his demeanor changed like summer to winter, afraid of the fall from smile to worry. The man I knew became unrecognizable. Then, he, like the walls he built up for protection, began to crumble. Torrential rain fell from the eye of the storm he had been weathering alone, wiping his tears away like rough drafts. I waited patiently for him to give me the final copy, and then he spoke. "Hermano, brother," he said, "I chose to sit in the corner because it's better than living in the closet." He said, "I'm gay, and I've been trying to find the right words to say, but I didn't know how to because I didn't want to disappoint you. And what is Dad going to think? And what about that cousin of ours who uses the word faggot far too often? You know that Grandpa? He still refers to people like me, Toto and Maricon, without hesitation." Without hesitating, I interrupted him. And I hugged him. I hugged him the way a brother hugs a brother returning home from war does. Relieved he didn't have to fight it anymore. At that point, the big brother me kicked in. I promised him everything was going to be okay. Told him I kind of already knew anyway. This made him smile. We baptized liberation with the libation of our tears. Times are changing, but old ways and bad habits are like any abusive relationship. Hard to kick. And yes, there are men in my family who still use the word toto, faggot, and maricon. But I have seen these same masters of emasculation emasculated by the terms wetback and spick, castigated for being different, bring to them the same tears that others cry from their battery, charged by the same negative energy. But I remain positive. I remain positive that we are all learning that sometimes compassion comes from pain. We need to put down our bags and free up our arms for abrazos, strike ignorance and fear from our hearts so that they may be open to love and teach our babies, so future generations will be as bright as my little brother's smile.